Volt Inu continues to get good news week after week. They just got their 24th and 25th Centralized Exchange, or CEX, listing. But before we get into those, let's actually see what Volt Inu is all about. Volt is a hyper-deflationary token whose aim is to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, nodes, altcoins, staking and farming, and stablecoins. This investment diversity allows to mitigate the risk while taking advantage of the possible non-correlated growth of the trending assets. So guys, basically they use their profits or the gains they get from investing into these diverse asset classes other than their own token to sort of do buybacks and burns of not only their own token Volt Inu, in theory reducing the circulating supply and increasing the price, but of other tokens too. They do sort of competitions through their play to earn game, which is pretty cool. And they do give away a boatload of money through there. I mean, if you guys are looking to sort of have some fun and play a game and possibly win some money at the same time, you know, definitely check out the play to earn game. But exchanges keep getting volted. Volt will get listed on Hotcoin Global on June 1st, 2022. This will be our 24th centralized exchange listing, so that should have happened 3 days ago on June 4th. Hotcoin Global tweeted themselves the listing, and they have about over 100,000 followers on Twitter. Volt Inu now, by the way, up to nearly 60,000 followers. Another one here. Volt will get listed on CoinW Exchange in 30 minutes. Exposure and accessibility keep getting volted with our 25th CEX listing. CoinW will distribute a total of $20,000 worth of Volt as part of their listing campaign. Very nice, and that happened on the 31st of May, so about 4 days ago. Well, even Volt your holidays, they say. Turkish airports and their tens of thousands of daily visitors are absolutely volted. We have advertisements or billboards going up here. Volt Inu, www.voltinu.in is our website, guys. Link will also be in the description, or you can just type that into your browser directly. Make sure you type it in correctly, though. You don't want to come across any scam sites or anything like that. The People's Coin. We have more. Another one here with a... just look at all these people, guys. Think of it. Every single person who is walking by here, who is going to this airport, is going to see one of these billboards, and they're probably going to see multiple of them, and they're going to be like, you know, what is this Volt Inu? Why do I keep seeing this pop up everywhere? And maybe it will intrigue them, maybe they will become investors, but there we have another one right there. Probably nothing, but Volt never sleeps, and by the looks of it, it looks to be on a bus now. 75 buses now with Volt Inu banners are going up in New York City. Well, I shouldn't say going up. They're now up in New York City. 75 buses, guys. That is absurd. Turkish buses also got volted. Every day there are millions of eyes on Volt across the world, but that's probably nothing, right? Here we are. Basically on every one of these things in there, every one of these little screens, we have the Volt Inu information. Look at that. I can't even count how many there are. Crazy. Volt Army, Volt Up. We've listed Volt Inu on our platform, says Guardian, which has, you know, only 3,000 followers on Twitter, but it's sort of a new platform who's trying to get up and running, and they are supporting Volt Inu, so any platform who lists, you know, supports Volt Inu is a friend of mine. Pay directly with a debit/credit card or via a simple SEPA/bank transfer. Load your bags with Volt on Guardian.com. Volt is now available on ChangeNow.io, guys. If you watch my Shiba Inu videos, ChangeNow has been an early supporter of SHIB token, so it's nice to see that they're now supporting Volt Inu, also about 30,000 followers on their Twitter. This is a new fiat gateway allowing you to buy Volt with Visa and MasterCard, but also by Swift bank transfers. ChangeNow says, Volt V2 is available for lightning fast swaps. Volt Inu Official is a hyper-deflationary token allowing to invest in multiple asset classes, NFTs, nodes, altcoins, as well as staking and farming and stablecoins. Buy and sell Volt in an instant on ChangeNow. As of today, we have 3 burn mechanisms, says Volt Inu Official Twitter account. It'll be interesting to see how many we'll have by the end of the year. My prediction, maybe 5 to 10. Maybe closer to the 10 side. It's going to be interesting nonetheless, so maybe even over 10. You know, knowing Volt Inu and how fast they get things up and rolling. Who knows? We are volted up to announce Big Cat's Real joining the Volt Army as a new ambassador. This happened just today. This tweet went out. More than ever ready to Volt with him for this world title on July 2nd. very exciting. That will be going down in about a month. Hopefully a lot of people will be watching that event and will be seeing the Volt Inu advertisement of him, because he is an ambassador. I can only guess, you know, he will be wearing he would have Volt Inu somewhere on his pants, or maybe his gloves or something like that. And I can expect him to be tweeting about it as well. We saw another ambassador, someone like him, a boxer or an MMA fighter. I'm not sure exactly, but I went over one of those wrestlers or fighters that Volt Inu has recruited as an ambassador in my last Volt video. Anyways, looking at the all-time price chart, currently, well, before we look at the all-time price chart, down 2% of the day, around that 7,000 mark, with a market cap of $47 million, guys. Just imagine if this got up to like around $1 billion, and I honestly think it can. 24-hour volume about 4.6 million, down 3.3%. But looking at that all-time chart now, still seeing consolidation over like the past past couple months here, or past month, I should say, since the Volt V2 contract launched back in late April 21st, around there. But if we did get back up to that all-time high and you bought in now, you would see some pretty significant gains, and that would definitely, you know, be worth it in the long term if Volt did go back to that all-time high, your initial investment, that is. Now, I did want to mention, this video was a paid promotion, but all my opinions in this video are my complete and 100% honest truth. I also did want to mention that I am invested in Volt Inu with my own money, both on the Binance Smart Chain and the Ethereum network. It's cross-chain token. You can buy them both. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Maybe I forgot, but you know, some information for you guys right there. If you don't, well, ETH fees are considerably low right now because of the dip. They're the lowest we've sort of ever seen them in a while, but still, if you don't want to pay, you know, as much gas fees as you would have to on BSC, definitely look into buying that Binance Smart Chain contract. But me, I hold more on the ETH one, because I believe other people hold more too. There's more activity, there's more investors on there, I do believe. Anyways, though, guys, that's gonna bring this video to an end. If you did enjoy it, do drop a like, subscribe to the channel Sky Crypto, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.